Hi, this is Ka, and for this week I wanted to do a video on the different sections in my pocket rings and why I have these sections. The sections were not like planned out, like the order and things like that, but I thought, they sort of did come into place organically, so I thought it would be interesting to do a video on this. And I did reuse a lot of my stuff that I had from when I was last in my pocket rings, like the dividers and everything. I made them like the last time I was in pocket rings, so so they'd also sort of came together without like me intentionally making new stuff. I didn't really make a lot of new stuff for this setup, so wait, first I'll have the sections up here, but first I have my inbox, then my spending, then monthlies, goals and review, content, work, dailies, notes, reference, health, and my reference insert, if you count it as a separate section. So I have that. So including this, I have a total of 11 sections. And so the inbox, I realized that I needed an inbox because I needed like a page to put stuff, which if it's short term, like today, if I need to do something this week or today or tomorrow, I would put it on my daily pages. But I realized that I needed a place to put things that are not that urgent, but I didn't want to forget it, so I realized that I needed a landing page. So I created that, and the online orders I explained last time, because I was writing my waiting on list on my daily pages every other day, so I realized I needed a separate online orders list. And so that's that. And then so I don't have a lot for my inbox section, but then for my spending, I realized that I wanted to get like a overview of how much I spent in 1 month. So using the monthly pages was really useful. I discovered that when I was in the B6 size, and then I carried that over into my other setups as well. So for this setup as well, I also carried over the monthlies as finance monthlies. I haven't been updating it religiously, but I still don't want to give up on this. I still do want to have my finance monthlies, so I'll keep trying this out. But I think, yeah, I have this in the front because I want to be able to reach for this more easily. Like at the back, like at the reference pages, it is a bit harder to reach for that because of how packed my rings are. So I do have this at the very, like, towards the front. And then the monthlies, I have the monthlies, and I have the habit trackers under the monthlies, because I also do want to reach for that. I forget to, so I want to have it to a page where I do go to pretty often, and I do go to my dailies to my monthlies very often. So I have my monthlies section, and then goals and review. Again, this was recycled from like a few years ago, so it says monthlies, but this would be technically monthly and yearly goals and review, but I didn't want to make another one, so I have that. But yeah, I do feel like I am not spending my time that wisely. And so I wanted to be a bit more intentional about how I spent each day. And set your monthly goals, yearly goals, and technically I would want to write down like one thing for each day, but I'm not sure. I did mark down like really important ones. So for example, last week I did my defense, so I wrote in the like for June I wrote that I had my defense, but I haven't been writing like one thing for every single day, but I'm contemplating on that, whether I want to record only like the big important ones or if I want to write something for each day, because I want to you know, spend each day a bit more with intention. So yeah. And then I have my goals and review section, and I really like this. I think yeah, I really like this. And then content again, because I do content for a few different streams, so, and I have all those together in the content section, so I do need to plan out more stuff and like keep a record. So I have my contents together, and here there's no like particular order why my content page is after my goals and review. Like it doesn't have like a, you know, like there's no reason, but I did add them because I wanted things to be at the front, like things that I wanted to reach for often, and to remind myself to reach for often. I wanted to keep that towards the front, so I have that. Then my freelance work stuff, and I think I have my freelance work and dailies towards the middle, because that's where it's the easiest to open to and have the planner lie flat. So I think that's why, but again, that sort of developed organically. And then I have my daily pages, and this too, this is the blotting paper that I hole punched and slit, so it's easy to take in and out. So I have the daily pages, and then after the daily pages I have the notes pages. And again, here now it starts getting a bit harder to flip to, but I do I watch a TV program on like driving. I don't have a driver's license, but I love that program. So it tells you like what to watch out for when driving, and things like that. So I take notes every week when I sit down to watch that TV program. I take notes. So I do open this section weekly, but you know, it's less important, so I think that's why it's towards the back. And then reference again. Now I don't reach for these sections that often, and health is way back here, so I think that's why I don't update this as often as I should. But also I have a health section in here, and I have a reference. This whole thing is my reference insert, so this is a bit you know, a bit unclear. No, not unclear, but like I have the passwords insert, shopping lists, and these lists. So I try to put stuff into these inserts, stuff that I do want to reach for more often, because this also, it's a bit hard to like open. So information that I want to reach for a bit more often, I keep on these paper inserts, but these I don't reach for them like weekly, so I have these at the back, and health also. So that's that. And then the reference insert is the same. this is pretty much the same. So these are my sections. Sections that I reach for the most would have to be my monthlies, freelance work, dailies. That's like my top 3. And then I also do go into content, goals and review, and spending and notes, like maybe weekly. Monthlies goals, monthlies content, monthlies work and dailies, that's like daily. And spending, goals and review, content, notes, that's like weekly. Notes too. And then others, it's when the occasion arises. And inbox too. So inbox? Yeah, not that often. Okay, so that's that. These are my sections in my pocket rings, and I do have these like dividers, today page, and then this month I really like this month it protrudes a lot more, so it's really easy to flip to this current month. So these dividers also make it very easy to find that page. Yeah, so I think that's why I'm enjoying like being in pocket rings even more, because it's so easy to flip to certain pages, like pages I go to often. So I think that's why I'm not having like this urge to go to a different size. But these are my sections, and how I currently have my planner. So again, I hope this was interesting. It was not a very well-planned video, I think, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be back next week with another video. Thank you so much for watching.